Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason and this is a special Route 66 edition, and I am at the original terminus of Route 66 in downtown Los Angeles, California. I will go ahead and show you that marker. Here we go as I cross the street. Alright, so the sign is on top of that pole across there, and this is the 7th and Broadway Street intersection. As you can see, lots of civilization down here. Alright, here we go. Here is the last Route 66 roadside attraction sign, the Hampton Hotels. It still looks to be in good condition, or good shape. Here's what it says: 7th and Broadway, Los Angeles, California. Original terminus of Route 66 from 1926 to 1939 in the heart of the historic Broadway Theater District. And recognized by Hampton Hotels Save-a-Landmark program as a site worth seeing. Now, obviously, if you're a Route 66 purist, I totally recommend it, but I would definitely, if you're not used to driving in big city traffic, especially in a city where you're not used to it, like me, for instance, I mean, definitely, you know, learn the whole driving code here in Los Angeles as well as California. I'm sure they put that sign up there for a reason, because, you know, make it as high as they can so nobody will destroy it. So that's why it's in good, pristine condition. So this is a quote that I found from John Fisher, who is the head of LA DOT, the Los Angeles Department of Transportation. This is from the LA City Nerd Facebook page. In 1924, the intersection of 7th Street and Broadway was documented to be the most heavily traveled intersection in the world, with more than 504,000 persons per day crossing through the intersection from motor vehicles, trolleys, as well as pedestrians. And it still looks to be that way too, but it could be a lot more busier, it could be a lot more worse. That's why I always got to keep telling myself. So, I mean, it's very strange that Route 66 would end here originally, but by 1939, I think the original intent was to put it all the way closer to the ocean by, say, Santa Monica, and that's exactly what happened. Now, I will be going to that terminus, so consider this to be the first of 3 terminuses of Route 66. At the time, in the 1920s, this was known to be the heart of LA, and it still is. I mean, right in front of us is the old theater district. To the left of us is the jewelry district. In fact, this is like the boundary line. But there's so many legendary theaters down there where a lot of not just old timers, but retro movie stars, like, I don't know, there's so many, like Clark Gable, Mae West, Mary Pickford, Charlie Chaplin. A lot of them had their movie theaters down there, and I will definitely spotlight some as I go ahead and give you a slideshow. Here we go. to one time this used to be a really ritzy place, probably 90 years ago, if not longer. There's that old retro stand. They're not gonna let the hoodlums mess with all that. Hell no. And now we're gonna go kind of take a peek inside. So here's another legendary one right here, the State. And a lot of these theaters are either sitting empty, or B, they're pretty much just, they've been rehabbed. Like this one looks to be a church or something. And then you also have a lot of small businesses. Then you have the big businesses like Ross Dress for Less. There's the Apple Tower. Apple, you know, the electronics company, or the tech company, rather. Some people will probably be offended if I say electronics, but all right, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in a special Route 66 edition at the original western end of Route 66, the Mother Road, from 1926 to 1939. All right, Jason coming to you live from downtown Los Angeles, California, signing off.